Okay folks, welcome back. This is your old pal Hondo. This is the only place I can angle the camera for you folks. Today we're doing a review on the Merkur 45D red and black. It's a three-piece Bakelite razor. It's a really pretty razor. It's a really good quality razor. They're made in Germany. They could still be had online for around $32. They're more of a collector's item now. A few years ago, these were their main run of their type of Bakelite razors. Now their Bakelite razors have a different color to them. They're like white and they're not very appealing, but this is their traditional Bakelite. Very pretty design, very nice, well done job for the Bakelite. It's a three-piece razor, which is, the handle comes off, this comes off, and then there's the base. Right here's the base, and this is the top. We're going to be using the vander hagen blades, the stainless steel platinum blades that we used in the samurai razor that is basically a piece of garbage and tore up my face. You just screw the handle back on and voila. It's a really good razor. It shaves really close, but it's very lightweight. Being a lightweight razor, you have to go a lot easier than you would with a big, gnarly, bulky brass and chrome razor. So keep that in mind. But I've had this one for 6 years, and it's worked perfectly. It's a little bit more aggressive than most razors, so you got to be very careful with it. The one thing I like about this razor is I can put it in one of my bug out bag kits, and in 3 pieces, and put it in a 10, and with the rest of my kit with a razor. If you wanted to make a bug out bag safety razor shaving kit, because you could put one of those little pack of razors and duct tape it to the lid and make your own little like EDC type of safety survival razor. I would take this in the field with me as a razor to shave my face or whatever I needed to shave. Say if I cut my arm open and I needed to shave the hair away from the wound to sew it up, gorilla sew it up, this would be the razor I'd want. They will cut up to 1 inch of hair, no problem. This razor is very mild aggressive, or they call mild aggressive, but I think it's a little bit more aggressive than normal. If you don't take your time with it, it will tear your face up. We're going to shave with it. We're going to use the vander hagen soap from the last review I did, and the GBS Badger brush. I don't have a lot of money to be spending on products, I just don't like having to order it. What you do is, I got the vander hagen puck right here. I'm just going to get the brush, the Badger brush, 100% Badger brush from the GBS kit. Just get a little bit of soap on it. You don't need much. Just need to get a little bit of soap on that, like that. Then you take your small shaving cream bowl and stick it in there. I'm going to fill up the sink with the water. Okay, we got it ready, and we're going to apply this to my face right here. As you can see, that vander hagen soap just is a great soap. It stays on your face longer than all natural soap does. Okay folks, we're going to start with the first pass with the 45D Bakelite Merkur and show you what it can do. You got to be very mindful. It does got a good texture type of handle on it right there, so it stays in your hand, it doesn't slip out of your hand. And we're going to do the first pass. Okay folks, that was the first pass with the Merkur 45D, red and black. Very comfortable razor to use. That's what you get when you buy a good German razor. Like I said, it went through the face really well. The first pass was really good. I mean, that's what you get when you get a good quality razor. That Samurai tore my face up. There's not a lot of blade overhang on this. It's really comfortable to use. You get a really good close shave, less irritation than the cheaper, crappy Samurai that I reviewed. Very comfortable razor to shave with, but if you get cut with it, it's very unforgiving. It'll cut you pretty good. But I have never had any issue with this too bad cutting me. A lot of people are scared of these type of razors. You shouldn't be. They're a good razor. They work really well. It's very lightweight, so you gotta be very careful, but it's a lot more manageable. It's not as heavy as the brass and chrome razor, and it's not gonna, if you got arthritis problems, it's not gonna mess with your hand too bad. Plus that, it's a really durable razor. That brass screw in there has lasted for 5 years. I love this razor. Highly recommend it. I mean, that from the first pass, I've been using it for 5 years. We're going to do a second pass. And put the shaving cream on for the second pass. Okay, we got the shaving cream on. We're going to go for a second pass. Of course, I got time on my nose. Okay, folks. Second pass, opposite direction. Okay, that was the second pass. Shaved really close and really good. The upper lip's not used to being shaved too much, but not too much cutting. Really good. Second pass. I mean, I could probably call it done there, but I'm going to do one more pass for touching up to get what's left basically of the face. What's left of the stubble basically. And we're going to put one more coat of this really good quality Vander soap on my face. Okay, we got the shaving cream soap on our face. I'm going to go over my face one more time. The third pass for the final touch-ups of the shave, and give you my final thoughts on this baby, which I already know it's a great razor. We're going to get it done. Folks, that was the third pass of the Merkur Bakelite 45D. It kind of got me on the upper lip because I haven't shaved that, but my face I shave around here regularly with a DE razor, so it didn't bother my other part of my face too bad. So the benefits of a single edge razor for you folks will be, especially on your face for men, is that you won't get ingrown hairs as much, and it's a lot more cost effective than 3-bladed razors or 4-bladed razors. It doesn't tear your face, it doesn't pull and then cut, because them 3 and 5-bladed razors, they pull and cut, and sometimes it leaves irritated skin. This just cuts on the one blade. It's really all it needs to be done. It worked for your grandfather. There's a reason why for one blade. It's more hygienic for your face. Might cut you up a little bit, but it gives you a really close shave. I like the shave that I got from it. I highly recommend this. It's pretty good. The Merkur 45 D Bakelite razor, works great. It's an outstanding blade, and again with the GBS shave kit right here I use all the time, works great. The Badger brush is really good, it's easy to clean. The aftershave we're going to be using for this will be the Polo Black Extreme Aftershave. It came with a with some cologne. It's pretty good. I like the cologne, and I like the Extreme Black Aftershave. It's really good. It goes on your face. It's got like a mint, wintergreen type of soothing alcohol smell and flavor to it. It has a balm, so you know it'll keep your face from razor burning too bad. And it came with this body wash right here, which is it's not all that great, but you could buy the Polo the Polo Black cologne kit. The cologne's really good. The aftershave is really good. It reminds me of Nivea with the balm in it. Works really good. Just takes a little bit of this stuff here to put on your face, and put it on our face here as our aftershave finale. You know. Really good stuff, and you can pretty much buy it like a gift set for your husband or your son. You know, it has a nice balming, soothing agent. It has that wintergreen smell. It smells really good. It has the scent of the Polo as well, from the cologne as well. It's very similar, and we're gonna put on some of that cologne as well. Stuff smells good. There you go. Okay, folks. Hope you liked the video on the Polo Black aftershave, body wash, and cologne, and aftershave. Stuff works really good. I like it. It's like 15 bucks. You can buy them at pretty much any JCPenney's out there. It's also been a review on the Merkur German-made 45D Bakelite red and black razor. Worked extremely well. Cuts with literal less ease. No cutting too bad. No skin irritation that bad. It's a very, very comfortable razor to use. It's not too heavy. You know, it performs really good. Recommend it. Well, folks, I hope you like this video on an older Merkur 45D Bakelite red and black. You can get them pretty much anywhere on eBay. I'll try to find you a link. Again, with the Vander Hagen razors, they work really well. No issue with them. They're tempered steel. They're you know, they're hardened in cool water and stuff like that. They're really good steel blades. I mean, it's basically what you can find in any Kroger's grocery store, IGA. Walmart carries them. Walmart used to carry the Vander Hagen soap kits, but you may have to order that online. There might be another type of drugstore that carries them in your area. So just shop around and see what you can find. Again, the Vander Hagen soap works impeccably. It works great. I like Vander Hagen soap. It's probably one of my favorite go-to soaps over than some of the natural stuff that I use as well. Well, folks, I hope you liked the video on this shaving video. Again, wet shaving. It's all natural. There's zero waste. It's good for the environment. It's good for your face. It moisturizes your face. I get a better and pleasant shave with this type of setup than using Barbasol or some vitamin E spray can gel stuff, and it doesn't feel the same. This actually makes your face feel good, and it makes you feel more rewarding shaving like this as a man or a woman. Women can use these razors as well, and they're effective. Actually, these will cut women's leg hairs faster and better, but you got to go at an angle like this when you're shaving, like angle on your leg or your your arm or your armpits for the women. You know, it takes literal or less few passes with this razor. These razors are a lot cheaper. You could buy a box of 100 that'll last you a year or 2 years or 3 years, and you get 10 shaves out of each one of these razors. And you know, a box of those Astra Superior Platinum, instead of buying your Lady Gillette razors that cost what, $12 for the 3-blade razors, just for 3 of them, you can get 100 of these, no problem. You just got to be very careful. You got to use them regularly, and you'll be good. Your legs will harden, you know, will toughen up to this eventually. And, you know, just make sure you get a good quality razor, ladies. This would be more good for a lady because it's lightweight, you know, and you know how ladies like the limp wrist and everything. So it's more forgiving than maybe a big metal one that weighs a pound, and you're trying to go like that, and, you know, messes with your wrist. Well, folks, this has been my shaving video for today. Hope you like the Merkur 45 double-edge safety razor, 3-piece safety razor from Merkur, a German company. Very, very well-made razor. Probably one of the best companies around right now making razors, besides old vintage ones. Well, folks, this has been your old pal Hondo. I will leave links down below where you can find this antique classic. They still sell them. Well, folks, if you like the video, please hit like and subscribe, and leave a comment, and I'll get back to every comment that I can. And y'all know what you do. You put God first. He puts you first every time. And you know what else, YouTube? God loves you, so does Hondo. Peace out, YouTube.